What started as a simple congratulations post turned into online war, broken engagement, leaked phone numbers. Finally, a lawsuit of 500 million naira. That is the saga between May Edochie and Yinka Theisen. Who is Yinka? The US-based nurse that was briefly engaged to Linc Edochie. Yinka was previously married with children, but now divorced. Linc is a senior brother to Yul Edochie. Yul, that we all know and love, that was previously married to May. So Linc, a senior brother to Yul, was engaged to Yinka. When Yul and Judy, the second wife, had a baby, Yinka engaged with Judy's post and may have dropped a comment under it. May's supporters, May Nation, as they're called, saw that as alliance with the new wife, Judy. So they came for Yinka and made some comments that wasn't so nice. Rather than Yinka face the people that made the comments or ignore it, Yinka went after May, started accusing May of gingering her followers or allowing her followers as if May was the one that made those comments. She later escalated this, accusing May of sponsoring bloggers to talk about Edochie family negatively. This kept escalating all through this. May did not say a word. It was Yinka versus May supporters. The more Yinka spoke, the more people came for her. Yinka should be in her 50s with grown-up kids. So people called her Abaya, old woman that doesn't know any better. The insults were too much. People said she didn't look good and she should know better. It was so much insult. And Yinka didn't make it any better. Because at some level, you expected to ignore certain things. But no, not Yinka. Yinka was loud, ready to fight, ready to speak. She wasn't the one to back down. So she came for every comment. She came for people. She will make a post and talk about it. The story later broke out, which I don't know is true, but that she reached out to May at some point, but May was not interested. And she became upset. And thereby, maybe with the attitude, who do you think you are? Which is now fueling all this attack on May. At some point, she got so upset that she actually leaked May's phone number. Initially, Linc, who is elder brother to Yul, May's ex, was on her side. At this point, she was posting pictures with Linc. People believed they were married. Later, that it was found out that they were only engaged. This got so messy that their eldest brother, that's Linc and your eldest brother, even spoke on the matter. And that's when he disclosed that the Edochie family do not know who Yinka is, that they have not married her. But anyway, back to our story. When Yinka leaked May's number, I believe that was when things turned. Because initially, Linc came online and defended her. He said,
mindless bloggers like Patience Blogs and Joe Official were insulting my family, my parents, my eldest brother, and myself, calling us all sorts of names, saying we're ritualists, we did voodoo and all that, we spent May's money. I'm wondering, where's all this nonsense coming from? No facts, no evidence, nothing. A family that has done nothing wrong to you, especially Patience Blogs. Are you insane? Where do you get all this nonsense from? Now, someone has touched on a raw nerve. My wife is Yoruba. In the Yoruba tradition, you don't insult someone's parent or their husband. They will not take it lightly with you. I don't care what names you call. You married an old cargo, you might sound like an lesson. Do you really know who she is? Do you really know anybody? Or if you upset someone and they respect.
so if you say anything negative about him, that Yinka will come for you. And that people should leave them alone, they, mind their business, blah, blah, blah. Why she's doing all this, May is not saying a word. May is known for her grace and her silence. Yet they call her Queen May. She didn't do any different than what she has always done. She's very good at keeping quiet. People actually say that her silence needs to be studied. So that is how Yinka, all by herself, fighting herself, finally leaked May's number, which attracted massive online war against her, which trickles into the Edochie family. Seeing May as somebody who is once again being bullied, support for May was enormous. Linc finally couldn't stand it anymore. He distanced himself. Not only did he distance himself from Yinka, he broke off the engagement. that he would rather have peace than whatever. Maybe I'll find it and link it in here somewhere. So you can imagine the embarrassment. A woman that is in the US in her 50s to be broken up with online, it was very embarrassing for Yinka. But in my opinion, Yinka didn't handle it well. There's a way to handle these things with grace. Instead, Yinka went after Linc. In June 2024, Yinka confirmed the breakup. Instagram post, she wrote, "In all things, we say thank you, Lord. My relationship with Linc is over. There are no hard feelings at all. I'm very sad, but in all things, we thank God." 2 weeks later, she wrote, "I'm guilty, Linc. I'm so sorry for hurting you. I hold no grudges. He's an awesome, kind man." We thought it was over. Then we saw her in an interview with Uche Madago.
We're there for somebody. You expect them to behave a little bit different just because, I'm what Linc did to me, I'm not gonna lie, I am shocked. I am shocked. This is a man, there's a lot of people who don't know the family had a very tragic event recently. And I was there for him. I was in Lagos. I was there for him. I supported him. And in fact, a lot of people don't know about this tragedy I'm talking about. And I'll just leave it at that.
What happened?
No. I'll just leave it at that because it's a sensitive thing. And, bringing out a family secret that a lot of people don't know, it's not because somebody just said I shouldn't say anything to you. So
throw you under the bus. No, there's no throw somebody that you're helper. You're definitely helper under the bus. No. Talk your own. What geez, just talk. Talk. You don't reach level where you go talk your own.
I said a lot of things, to be honest with you, to protect him. I said a lot of things to protect him, Uche. That's the God honest truth. But sometimes in life we get what we deserve. I was there for him,
How are you there for? I'm there for you. How? Is it that you monitoring? What did you do? Tell them so that they will know the kind of person Linc is. That is just trying to do like this to get favor from May Nation.
Let me be honest with you. I started. There's some things I will say. I started a relationship with him after he told me a very, very sad thing. I am not, about how his wife was sleeping around in Abuja with all the allergies. All these things I have text messages of, and and she's a weed head. She smokes weed every day, and that their last child who had seizures, she withdrew the medication. So we became very close in the sense of just emotionally supporting him because I couldn't believe such an awesome a woman would repeatedly cheat on him. So it was under that pretext. And I used to watch Amaka's. I went many times and I watched Amaka because she, my daughter just sent me a message and said, "Mom, stop. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just call it a day."
I don't know that help you don't know that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. God bless everybody. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I need to listen. As painful as this is, sometimes
Uche Madago, we say, is a controversial Nollywood actor known for his dramatic ways of presenting things. Maybe not exactly respected by many, but maybe some. People said that Uche Madago was just playing her intelligence, making her to talk more, urging her on to spill things about the Edochie family. And of course, Yinka obliged. A few weeks later, Yinka still wrote, When two people are in committed relationship, the only people that can destroy it are those two and what they allow. It was a beautiful one while it lasted. It was meant to end. Well, let's just say Yinka cannot let anything slide. Why Yinka continued to talk, granting interviews, speaking about May and the Edochie family, every opportunity she got. People actually said that she was obsessed with May. People continue to dislike her, call her cloud chaser, call her old, all manners of insult. Why May, on the other hand, her silence was gaining public sympathy. Yinka continued to talk, exposing a lot of things about May and the Edochie family, claiming she helped Linc through so many things. Even at a point, she was implying that there was another lady that Linc was dating, implying that Linc is a gold digger. Even that lady came out and gave a disclaimer that she doesn't want problems, she wants to live a quiet life. Yinka was just confused. She will apologize, she will talk, she will say this. It was just a mess. So finally, in August 2025, which is just a few days ago, May finally had it. Through her lawyers, May served Yinka a cease and desist letter, 500 million naira in damages, apology, and an end to the cyberbullying. Wow. People was just talking about May, praising her, saying the common quote, no be cho cho cho, is the doings, the queen of doings. No be cho cho cho, meaning somebody that doesn't talk too much. At this point, you would think that Yinka would back down. No, Yinka called May and her lawyers clowns. Internet further exploded. Everybody was talking about it, saying that May is fighting with class and everything, praising May constantly. Why Yinka? Nothing much to say about her. So now let's draw some lessons from this story. The first lesson is silence is not everything you must respond to. Silence is power. There are battles you fight in silence. It wasn't that May wasn't fighting, she just wasn't talking. And silence will keep your enemies confused. They don't know your next move. So therefore, they are not prepared. To know when to be silent is very important. It's not in every situation you'll be silent, by the way. Because mind you, May do have some critics. People that say that she's a snake. People that don't talk, don't say a word like that. That they're very dangerous, they're deadly. May do have some critics. It doesn't mean they're right. My opinion is everything in moderation. Know when to be silent, know when to speak. You cannot be silent completely and you cannot be doing cho cho cho. So balance is the key. Number 2, this is the digital age. Mind what you post. Anything you post will follow you. And before you take it down, many people must have copied it or saved it or downloaded it. So be careful what you post online. Protect your dignity, protect your privacy, because the more you post, the more you invite people to scrutinize you. And you cannot control the public. One person cannot fight the whole world, especially when it's a fight that you don't need to be fighting to begin with. Number 3, be careful what you say. Of course, there is freedom of speech, but there's no freedom of consequences. Don't just talk because it feels good. Be careful. It's not everything you feel you must say. That is maturity. There are certain things you keep to yourself. There are some opinions you keep to yourself. Not just because people can sue you, but words have power and words travel. And finally, choose your battles wisely. It's not every battle you must fight. It's not everybody that comes for you must go back for. Choose your battles and make sure they're worth fighting. Look at this case, for example. Yinka have lost the man that she probably loved because from the way she was going about it, it was obvious that her heart was in it. She couldn't let go. People were accusing her that she was acting like a little child that fell in love for the first time. Funny enough, the heart doesn't have age. When it loves, it loves. It just takes maturity for people to control it versus those who don't have emotional intelligence. Because that is probably what Yinka lacked, so she just expressed whatever she was feeling. It's not that other people don't have those feelings, but they have enough emotional intelligence to control it or to be quiet. But I believe that Yinka is the biggest loser in this story because she lost a relationship that she could be enjoying by now. Maybe by now she would have been married to Linc. Believe it or not, we still respect the Edochie family because of Pete, their father. That brings me to the conclusion of this story. We're still going to be following it. If there's any new development that is worth talking about, we will bring the updates. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Let me know your thoughts. Do you believe that May Edochie could have spoken? Do you think she's too silent? Or do you think that her silence is powerful and has served her? Do you think Yinka is just human and couldn't help how she was feeling? Or do you believe that she lacked emotional intelligence and probably deserved all the online comments that she got? Do you think Linc could have stood by her? Or do you think Linc did well? What is your take? Let's discuss in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may God bless you. Bye.